Hi, my name is Janet and welcome to 365 inspired yoga classes. And we'll begin day one at the beginning with a little bit of history. Around 5000 BCE, before the Common Era, yoga started or is said to have existed. So it's very old. It's been around for a long time. Around 500 BCE, the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali were recorded, and they were passed down from one to another, and one Brahmin or priest to another, and eventually were written down for us to explore. The very first Yoga Sutra 1.1 of 196 aphorisms or lessons for how to live a good life, a yogic life. The first one, 1.1, says yoga is now. So what does that mean to us? To me, it means living in the present moment. So as we get started, let's be really present by focusing on what we feel in our body and checking in with our breath. So let's come on down to Child's Pose, beginning in a posture that represents a beginning, childhood. To come to Child's Pose, extend your knees wide, big toes come together to touch, hips to the heels, and the arms walk out in front of you. Soften your forearms and forehead to the mat and begin to settle in, taking notice of your breathing. The first thing you do when you're born is breathe. And the second thing you probably do is scream out, "Hello world, I'm here." So here you are on your yoga mat. We'll use a breathing technique today called Ujjayi breathing. To do this, you seal your lips and breathe in and out of your nose, nice and slow. Keep the breath even, the length of the inhale equal to the length of your exhalation. And feel how present you are as you focus on your breath. Do your best to stay connected to your breath throughout the yoga practice. And if at any time you disconnect from your breath from the present moment, come back and rest right here in Child's Pose. With your next breath in, rise up to tabletop. Come onto your hands and your knees. Let's warm up the spine with some easy cow-cat stretches. For alignment, set your shoulders, wrists, elbows all in one line. And looking down and back, the knees aligned beneath the hips and the feet separated about as wide as the knees, hip distance apart. As you breathe in, lower your belly and lift your gaze, lift your tail. This is cow pose. Breathe out and round the spine to cat. Keep flowing just like this with your breath. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat, round it out, pull the belly tight. 2 more rounds. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Breathe in, cow pose. Breathe out, cat. Inhale, come to a neutral tabletop position. Curl your toes under. And exhale to down dog. By leading with your tail, push your hips up high. Coming into down dog, your body resembles an inverted letter V shape. You press your heart back toward your thighs and your heels toward the mat. It's okay if they don't touch. They will one day maybe. It's more about stretching the back of your legs. And this posture also builds strength in your upper body and your arms. Looking up at your hands, spread your fingers out nice and wide. Press through your thumb and first finger. And then drop your head between your arms so your ears align with your biceps. Keep breathing, really stretching. If this is too intense, come back to tabletop or stay with me for 2 more breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Once more, inhale, exhale. As you inhale, look to the top of the mat. And exhale, slowly walk to ragdoll forward fold. As you come forward toward the top of the mat, leave your feet separated hip distance or more. Hip distance is 2 fists between the arches of your feet. From here, hold on to opposite elbows, let your head hang heavy, and gently sway side to side. Hopefully that feels good. If it's tight in your back, leave your knees bent a little bit more. And then release your fingertips to your mat and bring your feet together to touch. Soften your knees and round up slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. When you come all the way to the top, breathe in to sweep your arms high overhead. Bring your palms to touch. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your heart center. Press your thumb knuckles against your breastbone, gaze down over your fingertips or close your eyes and take a moment to set an intention for our practice. This posture is called samastitihi, or standing at attention. Stand nice and tall, gazing at the fingers or eyes closed, and let's formally set an intention to be present, to be here now. Yoga is now. Take a deep breath in and draw this intention in. And as you breathe out, open your eyes and release your palms to your sides. Turn your palms forward and relax your shoulders down. This is mountain pose. In the beginning of a yoga class, we often do sun salutations designed to warm up the body. So let's warm up with sun salutation A. Inhale to mountain with arms overhead. Turn the palms in, relax your shoulders down, keep your pelvis neutral, and lengthen through the crown of your head. Feel your breath flowing, breathe in, bring your palms to touch, perhaps even look up at your hands. And as you exhale, begin to bow forward, sliding the hands down through heart center as you fold down. Breathe into halfway lift. As you lift halfway, glide your fingers up your legs. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to find a nice flat spine. Shift your body weight slightly forward to get a little more stretch in the back of your legs. Always okay to soften the knees as much as you need to. Breathe in, and as you exhale, plant your palms on your yoga mat and step to high plank, the top of a push-up. Align your shoulders over your wrists, pull your tummy tight, tuck your pelvis under, keep your gaze lifted. If you're building upper body strength, I recommend you modify by coming down to your knees. Otherwise, from your tippy toes, breathe in to shift forward and breathe out to lower all the way or halfway to the mat. Keep your elbows touching the body as you lower. Breathe into either a low cobra, lifting your head and heart, or choose a stronger version of a back bend on the floor by choosing up dog, upward facing dog. Palms into the mat, lift and straighten the arms. Kneecaps and thighs are off the mat. Your gaze is forward. Your shoulders are down from your ears. Breathe in. Exhale, roll over the toes to downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, really push your heart back towards your thighs. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, look forward, and breathe out to walk to forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, come all the way up. Now let's flow 1 breath to 1 movement. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step to high plank. On or off the knees, breathe in, shift forward. Breathe out, lower halfway or all the way to your mat. Inhale to up dog or low cobra, choose for yourself. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, look forward, and breathe out to step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do 1 more round. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway. Breathe into upward facing dog. And breathe out to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, deep breath in. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Moving on to Sun B. Sun Salutation B is a little stronger, so we begin in chair. Powerful pose, fierce pose. Set your hips low, reach your arms high, pull your belly in, tuck your pelvis under. Your gaze is directly forward or maybe even slightly elevated. Lift your 10 toes off the mat to shift the weight back toward the heels, and then softly lay your toes back down. Good, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to high low plank. Now you have another option. You can skip the push-up, weight and down dog, or shift forward, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Good. Inhale, your right leg reaches high. And exhale, step it between your thumbs to a low lunge. Bring it forward, spin the back foot flat, and breathe into rise. Warrior two. Relax your shoulders, deepen into the front knee. Align your right knee directly over your right ankle. In theory, the front femur bone, thigh bone, is parallel with the mat. That's pretty deep. You can be less deep or as deep as you feel you can stay. The lower body stays the same. Your gaze is over your right fingertips. Inhale, reach forward and breathe out to extended side angle. Maybe the right elbow rests on the right thigh, left hand high. Another option is fingers at 6 and 12 o'clock, or reaching the left arm over your head. Turn your gaze up toward the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior, back hand down your back thigh. Right arm reaches high, check the front knee, lunge deep, reach up, stretch from your right hip through the side body and all the way up and out your fingertips. Add the challenge of gazing up at the right palm. Reach the right hand up and back. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your palms to the mat and step back high to low plank or waiting downward facing dog. We move through our up dog or maybe cobra and meet me in down dog. Second side. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, low lunge. Bring it through. Pull it forward as needed. Nice long lunge. Spin your back foot flat and breathe into rise to warrior two. Side two. Go as light or as deep as you did on the first side. Reach both arms out at shoulder height, shoulders relax down, and your gaze is over your left fingertips. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, left elbow, left thigh, right hand high, or 6 and 12 o'clock, or reach over your head. Choose for yourself what works. Stay with it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior, right hand down, left hand high, check the front knee, keep the lunge, gaze up. Good, feeling strong, so present. Inhale, exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank, breathe in, shift forward, and breathe out, lower halfway. Inhale to up dog or cobra, and exhale to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, breathe in, look forward, and exhale, step, or maybe hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit deep, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step to plank. Breathe in, shift forward, and exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, release your hands down. Step back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Breathe out, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to your mat. Step back, flow through high to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do it again. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Keep flowing. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse. Exhale, release your hands down. Step it back, flow through high to low plank. Inhale to upward facing dog. Breathe out to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Breathe out, high to low plank. Breathe into upward facing dog. And breathe out to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, look forward, step through, have a seat. Woo! That was intense. Sun salutations warm up the body. And they're so busy, there's so much going on with the breath control, with the movement, and the posture alignment that we can be nowhere else but right here, right now, in the present moment. So let's do a little bit of abdominal strengthening. Sitting on your mat, we'll do boat pose. To find boat pose, you sit on your tush, hold on to the backs of your knees, roll your shoulders down and back, sit up nice and tall. Start to lean back. Now this could be enough for you, or lift your feet. Maybe this is it. This is a great boat to hold. If you want to challenge yourself, extend your arms. Do you want more? If so, straighten your legs. Keep breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths here. It's challenging, I know. Inhale, exhale. Once more, deep breath in, slow breath out. Good. Best boat on your inhale. Release to your back. Full body stretch as you breathe out. From your back, draw your knees into your heart. Good. Rock gently side to side. Feels great. And then let's change direction and roll back up to boat pose and do it again. Roll 3 times on your spine. On your third roll, see if you can just come right into that boat pose. Good. Extending the arms, maybe straightening the legs. Holding for 3. Keep breathing. 2, 1. Release all the way down, full body stretch. Awesome job. Let's hug our knees into our chest and rock gently side to side. Begin to change direction and rock 3 times on the length of your spine. On your third roll, cross your ankles. Plant your palms at the top of the mat and step back to high plank. Cycle through high to low plank. Breathe into upward facing dog. Oh, that feels good. And breathe out to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, reach your right leg high, and as you exhale, step your right foot between your thumbs to a low lunge. Plant your back left heel. Rise up to warrior 1. Bring your hands to your hip bones. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Reach your arms high overhead and lunge deep into the right knee, aligning your right knee over your right ankle. Warrior 1. A couple breaths here, feeling strong, feeling firm, feeling present. Breathe in and breathe out to open up to warrior 2. From warrior 2, let's move to triangle by straightening the right leg, tip your hips back, reach forward, tilt over, triangle posture. Try to align your shoulders in one line of energy, stack from fingertips to fingertips. Feel your legs strong and straight and your gaze up to the left hand. Very strong, nicely done. With your next inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2. Hold that warrior as you breathe in and breathe out to release your hands down. Step back and flow through high to low plank. Inhale to upward facing dog and breathe out to downward facing dog. Second side, inhale, your left leg lifts high and breathe out to bring it through to a low lunge. Your next inhale brings you up to warrior 1. Lunge into the left knee. Pull your left hip back and your right hip forward. Keep the back heel pushed onto the mat. Back foot is slightly turned inward. Arms reach high overhead. And as you lunge deep, find steadiness in this present moment. Feel yourself breathing. Feel each breath. One more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, open it up to warrior 2. From warrior 2, move to triangle by straightening your left leg. Tip your hips back, reach forward, tilt over, triangle posture. Arms reach out at 6 and 12 o'clock. Try to pull the upper right shoulder back and tuck that lower left hip under. Gaze up to the right hand, feeling steady, still, and present. Good. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2. Stay steady as you breathe in. Breathe out, your hands come to the mat and step back, flowing through high to low plank. Inhale lifts you to upward facing dog and breathe out to downward facing dog. From down dog, walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. Soften your knees and round all the way up to standing. Once you come up, circle your arms overhead and bring your hands down to your heart space. Close your eyes or gaze down over your fingertips. And remember our intention for our practice. Be here now. Yoga is now, present in this moment. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, open your eyes. Let's move into tree pose, a balanced posture, rooting ourselves in the present moment. Shift onto your left foot, turn your right foot out, and slide it into the place that is best for you, above or below the left knee. Once you feel stable in the foundation, then grow your branches, reaching upward. You want to feel the left foot planted on the earth, the right foot pushing against the left, and the left thigh pushing into the right. Extend through the crown of your head. Feel length between your hips and your ribs, yet soft in the shoulders and the muscles of your face. Slowly release your hands to heart center, and then lower your right foot to the earth. Plant the right foot firmly. Feel stable there. Turn the left foot out and place it against the calf, or maybe against the inner thigh. Try to balance both sides. So wherever you put the first foot, put the second foot as well. Feeling stable in the foundation, begin to extend and grow your branches, matching both sides, or maybe being creative and doing something slightly different with the upper body. You're rooted deep in this moment, extending and growing, lengthening. Shoulders are relaxed, palms face inward. Tail tucks under as the belly pulls tight. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, your hands come back to your heart. Breathe in, and then breathe out to release your left foot to the mat. Let's step to the top of the mat and flow. Breathe into mountain pose. Coming back to the beginning, our sun salutation. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And breathe out to plant your palms, stepping back to plank. Breathe in, shift forward, and breathe out, lower halfway down. Inhale to up dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, let's shift forward to high plank, lower to the belly for just a little extra work for our back muscles. With your palms close to your chest or shoulders, and your feet planted firmly on the mat, your chin is on the mat. Inhale to cobra, lift your head up, lift your heart up, and maybe lift your hands up. Keep breathing as you lift just a little higher. One more big breath in. And breathe out to release your right temple to the mat and rest your arms by your side. And just take a few breaths here. Noticing how present you are. Whew. Feeling so alive. Okay, here we go. Moving into Locust Pose, chin on the mat, arms out like the letter T. As you inhale, lift your legs up first. That's the hardest part. Once you've got the legs in the air, lift your arms up, lift your chest up, lift your gaze up. Maybe turn your thumbs up and squeeze your arms behind you to feel your heart open up. One more big breath in, and breathe out to release. Now, left temple to the mat, and arms relax right there by your side. Take a couple of breaths here. One more, chin to the mat. Let's take floor bow. With your chin on the mat, kick your feet into your seat and see if you can grab your feet. If you can't, grab your pant leg or whatever works. With your next inhale, push your feet away from your seat. Let the pushing of the feet begin to lift you up. And as you continue to lift up, lift your gaze up. Keep your breath flowing. Good, one more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Let's loosen up the back. Plant your palms, one on top of the other, beneath your forehead. Land your forehead down, bend your knees, and windshield wiper your legs gently side to side. Feel that nice, easy release. Good. From there, release your legs, palms beneath the shoulders, push through tabletop, and push up and back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, look forward and step all the way through. Have a seat on your mat. Once seated, extend your legs out in front of you. Breathe in to reach up. And exhale to hinge forward. If you're really tight in your back, bend your knees a little bit. Lifting your gaze and pulling is a little more challenging, or feel free to just soften as we begin to wind down. Slowing down our breathing, learning to just let it go and let it be. And then begin to rise up. Let's place the feet on the mat for stability. Reaching forward, breathe out as you slowly lower with abdominal strength. Remember, boat pose, we're using that strength as we come all the way down. Once you come to the mat, hug both knees into your chest and rock gently side to side. Good. All right, moving into a little twist, release your left leg down. Pull the right knee in. Maybe pull the right knee to the right of the ribs. Breathe in. And as you exhale, take your left hand, guide the right leg over your body to the left. Turn your gaze to the right as you reach your right hand out and feel that nice deep stretch through your back as you twist. Take a couple breaths here, slow down. So unravel slowly, bringing both knees back into your heart space. Give yourself a little squeeze. Second side, right leg releases down. Left knee hugs in tight. Pull the left knee to the left of the ribs, a little extra hip opener there. Breathe in. And as you exhale, use your right hand to guide your left leg over to the right. And then extend your left hand out, gazing to the left. Feeling that nice, easy stretch through your back. Maybe a little bit into the left hip. Soften, relax. And then slowly begin to unravel. Drawing both knees up and into your heart and give yourself a squeeze. Maybe pull your forehead up to the knees. Breathe in. And as you exhale, relax into Shavasana, relaxation posture, sometimes called corpse pose, signaling the end. And as you pause here, maybe you close your eyes, and I recommend letting go of control of the breath. Notice how your body feels. Stay connected. Be present. And as you continue to rest on your back, I'd like to share an inspirational reading to support our class and the direction we're heading here at the beginning of our series. It's by Baron Baptiste and published in his book, Journey into Power. All life happens in the present moment. All that we have is the present moment that is right here, right now in front of us. Any moment that happened in the past is a memory, and any moment that will happen in the future is a fantasy. Memories and fantasies can be very nice, but they lead us nowhere into the past, which no longer exists, or into the future, which doesn't exist yet. So you see, you are either now here or nowhere. Begin to wake up your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. If it feels good in your body, rock your head gently from side to side. Extend your arms overhead and stretch your body long. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, with using core strength, draw your knees into your chest and give yourself a squeeze. Roll onto the right or maybe the left side of your body and rest for a couple of breaths there. And then press yourself upright to seated on your mat. When you come to seated, bring your hands to prayer position in front of your heart. Gaze softly down over your fingertips or close your eyes and just pause. Notice how you feel. Present. Yoga is now. In this moment, each present moment. Let's draw our hands up to the third eye, the space between the eyebrows. It has been an honor to guide your strong beginning yoga class. The beginning of 365 days of inspired yoga. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you'll hang in there. Let's do a whole year of yoga together. Your life will transform. You're gonna love it. Subscribe to Free Yoga Club and share with your friends. I'd love to hear your comments if you want to mention below. I'd love to hear what you think of the class, and I'm open to inspiration from you as well. Thank you.